What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Night Owl channel. In this video, I'll be going over Town Hall 12 3-star attack strategy, the Queen Charge Minor Attack. Very powerful at the Town Hall 12 level. Would definitely recommend using it on specific types of bases as we go through the replays. Now, I was able to take down multiple different types of bases with this attack strategy, but I found myself getting 3 stars more against a specific type of base. So stick around for that. But okay, first replay we got here. Let's go over the composition before jumping into the replay. We got 2 archers, 3 loons, 4 wizards, 5 healers, a baby dragon, 27 miners, a hog. In your wall record, you're going to want miners or valkyries. I have miners in this one. And then you have, of course, your heroes, and then your 3 heals, a rage, 2 freezes, a poison, and another rage. Alright, so this is a war attack, and just a little spoiler alert. I ended up time failing against this kind of base, even though it is not maxed, and I could easily take it down with a different strategy. But I really want to try out this miner strategy and see how well it works. So this was the first time I used it in war, and I actually ended up time failing. So just a little spoiler alert, so you don't get all shocked and like, how could you not take down this base? Anyway, so the difference between this replay and the other ones I'm going to show is that this is a war replay versus matchmaking. You actually have time to plan out the troops you want to bring in order to take down the things that you want. All right, we're just gonna play it here. I ended up messing up this entire thing, at least the first part of it. So the point of the wall wrecker and the queen charge is to get to the middle of the base or wherever the eagle is located and take down the eagle. That is your main objective with the queen charge, and I ended up failing it miserably here, but it is okay because I got close to 3-star in the base. I just ended up with a time fail. And as I practiced more and more with the strategy, I got more and more comfortable with it, and I also noticed that it was working on a specific type of base. This is actually one of those types of bases it works well on. I just had poor execution and ended up failing the attack. But what you want to do is set up your queen charge on that corner. So I'm coming from the 6 o'clock corner, and I'm going straight through. There goes a wall wrecker as well. Straight through towards that eagle. I got my baby dragon over here to take down some of these buildings, just so my queen doesn't stray too far. I want her to follow the wall wrecker into the middle there, but the wall wrecker takes too long to take down that wall. Maybe I dropped it a little too late, and the queen goes around. So I freeze the enemy queen and those 2 defenses because I really want my wrecker to go into the middle here. But unfortunately, I just remembered at this point in the attack, I'm like, oh no, I got miners and the queen is not dead. The miner's going to get attracted to the queen and go back and miss the entire target. Actually, some skeletons come out there and they all get killed, which is even worse. But so I'm like, oh no, what do I gotta do now? I need to figure out a way to, I'm just gonna pause it here because it's going kind of fast. I need to figure out a way to make the attack work now, even though my queen charge was a complete fail. Okay, so queen's gonna make her way up. I'm just gonna draw the enemy queen and take her down. And now all I'm left with is my miners. That single inferno tower is gonna lock back onto my queen and kill her. But I still need to set up a good attack for my miners because I still have a chance to 3-star it. So I'm going to keep playing it here. What I'm going to do is set up a pathing for my miner. So my queen's going to come up on that top side right there. And I'm going to try to get him to come towards these buildings right here. There he goes. And I really want him to take those down. I popped it really, really early so to get them down kind of fast because my queen's already dead. My wall record, the queen charge, was a fail. Eagle is still up. And at this point now, I'm running out of time. And like I've already told you in the beginning, I time fail it. And so now miners are coming in. They got a straight shot from the 9 o'clock corner all the way through the middle of the base to the other side. That's what you want to set up. That's the pathing you want for your miner attack strategy. You don't want them to go towards the outside and split up or anything because then they get picked off pretty easily. You want them to be together as they make their way through the middle of the base. Heals going down as they make their way through the middle of the base. I got a couple loons that came in. Their point was to just distract that single for a little bit. And there goes that rage and Grand Warden ability, and now I'm just tanking through, trying to get them through the base as quickly as possible as my time is running out very, very quickly. I'm going to speed it up here. Like I said, I time failed it because, again, it was my first time using this strategy in war, and I wasn't super comfortable with it, but I wanted to try it out. I had time to plan it and, you know, use it, so I wanted to try it out to see how well it worked. And it worked really, really well. It just, I took too long with the queen charge, and I just didn't have good execution with that. And as you can see, I got a 97%, even though if I had a little more time, if I had a little better execution with my queen charge, I would have gotten a 3-star. Okay, second replay here. The composition remained relatively the same. On the bottom is the basic composition that I used during the matchmaking one. I didn't have a lot of time to really plan my attack. I just kind of had to go with it. And I want to test it against really strong bases. I was taking down the weaker bases kind of easy as I got better at it. And now I want to try it against a base that looked kind of difficult. It looks pretty intimidating. But this strategy actually works really well against these types of bases. The anti 3-star bases with the eagle like quote unquote isolated, like it's all by itself. Like if the miners can get in there and take it down from the wall wrecker with the queen charge, that is your main goal, and that's what I do here. All right, so we're gonna, and again, this is gonna showcase the pathing that I use for the miners again, because it's really important that you path them a specific way throughout the base, and you don't want them splitting up too much. All right, so baby dragon on that left side. I had 3 baby dragons in this one because I want to set up my funnel a little better and keep my queen from going around. So left and right side, baby dragons. Wall wrecker already put down pretty quickly, followed by that queen charge in the middle. And I'm shooting that wall wrecker straight towards that eagle, and hoping it, I mean, I could manually pop it. I think it pops on its own. Yeah, it hits a Tesla, bomb towers, and there's some miners in there again. I'm gonna use one of my rages. Here comes some CC troops. Easy to take those down. There goes the poison. So once that thing pops, and I think it's gonna go down, there goes the rage. And those miners are going to focus on eagle first. Nice. Takes down the eagle, followed by giants and gold. Now, just going to pause it here. Okay, so pathing again. My king's on this left side because I want to take down these buildings right here. All right, so that's my objective. That's what I want to do, so I can path my miners from like this little corner right here, this little inferno tower quadrant, through the base down this way. The queen's going to charge in. She's already made her way in. She's going to take out all this stuff here, so I don't have to worry about the miners coming this way. And they won't be able to go the other way because I'm hoping my king will take down these buildings right here, and it'll just be straight into this. That's what I want to keep them. I want to keep them together, make it easier to heal them up, and use the Grand Warden ability. We're just going to keep playing it here. All right, baby dragon. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. King. There goes a couple rages. Queen charge. Those are what the rages are for. They're really for that. And I still have 2 freezes left. In order to freeze anything, I need to help the miners or the queen, whatever I want to use it for. There goes the queen's ability. Gonna slow it down again, it's going a little fast. All right, so miners are going through, heals down, used my queen ability. There goes that first freeze on the multi-inferno. That's probably the biggest threat to your miners. And then of course the wizard towers and any other splash damage. And then of course the freeze on top of the Teslas and that the town hall there. A lot of damage, a lot of concentrated fire. You can take down the miners pretty easily. So there it goes. So I didn't have to use my Grand Warden ability there. I used it a little earlier because the miners go right underneath the bomb. It's so awesome. They go right underneath the bomb and the bomb just misses them completely. That's one of the coolest things about the miner attack. There goes that last heal as that tornado trap gets activated. It's pretty cool too how they can escape it just by going to the ground. The miners are really, really powerful. Definitely would recommend it against anti 3-star type bases. There's a few replays I think with them attacking some of those centered town hall bases, but they don't work quite as well, especially with the defenses all like clustered together. They seem to get taken down pretty easily, especially when there's a lot of defenses around a specific area. So I definitely recommend it against anti 3-star bases. Isolated eagles are its biggest thing. Do not use it against 4-corner variation bases though. It doesn't work quite as well. Either that or I haven't practiced it enough. If you want to practice it and try it out against 4-corner bases, you know, let me know how that works for you. But for me, when I tried it and found it in matchmaking, I did not have a good time. It just didn't work against them. But the anti-3 bases where the town hall's offset and the eagle's all by itself, or maybe there's an eagle in a tower or a couple of wizard towers and stuff like that, I found myself getting the 3 stars a lot easier with those types of bases. The replays I'm going to show is going to be a couple anti-3s, and I think one of the center town hall ones. I mean, it works on different types of bases. You just have to work the pathing. And of course, in war, you have way more time to plan out your attack than you do, you know, with the 30 seconds with matchmaking and just kind of guessing on what you'll be going against. So hopefully this helped you guys. The miner attack strategy with the queen charge. So your main objective is to use your wall wrecker with your queen charge and straight path towards the eagle wherever it's at, kill it, and then use your miners, and of course I like to use the king as a pathing option. I just path whatever side I'm going to go from and then use the miners to get a straight shot to wherever they're going to. It's a very easy a strategy to pull off against certain bases. You just have to get good at timing spells and warden abilities and all that other good stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Queen charge miner is a very, very powerful strategy. I'm definitely going to be using it more and more. And I'm sure I'll be running into more of those types of bases because everyone uses those bases in war. So that's all I have for this video. If you have any questions, just let me know down in the comment section. But other than that, guys, if this was helpful in any way, definitely appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.